Welcome to the next Let's Play, and that is Mega Man Battle Network. So I have a history with these games, as I am a huge fan of this Mega Man spinoff, as I am a huge fan of Mega Man. In fact, not kind of the main series is my favorite Mega Man of all time. Now, honestly, I've started the series with the second game in this lineup, not the first one. So this will be my first time actually playing through the first game. And my god, this thing's over 10 years old. Where's this cycle? Anyway, let's start up. Lan, wake up. If you don't get up, you'll be late for school. Pet.net News. Roll.EXE, because that's what they're called in the anime. Crime on the rise. It says the Roll.EXE plan to control the net might be starting. Sleep. You've got mail from Dad too. Look. Sorry I couldn't get off work Sunday. I'll be home soon. Here's a present for you, it says. There's some battleship data attached. Yeah. I was having such a great dream too. I'll expand the chip data, so check your pet later, okay? And so this is our main character, Lan Hikari. In all his, 16-bit glory? And we get our pet. Press RC chip data and read mail. And got a navigation program, Megaman.EXE. Lan, good morning, and there's our titular Mega Man right then and there. Morning, Mega Man. If you need to talk to me, just press the L button. Okay, let's get to school. Check your mail again. Anyway, let's check the mail that we got. You know, stuff from Dad. Now the cross-gun seat chip. You know, that stuff from earlier. I do kind of like the fact that this game really starts off very straightforward. Like, you really just immediately start off with, oh, hey, stuff's going down. Good morning, Lan. Morning, Mom. Breakfast is on the table. You have time to eat. Ate breakfast, and got a recovery to an A ship. Lan, you're late. Uh-oh. Meilu looks grumpy. I never know how to pronounce her name accurately. I can't remember. It's been such a long time since I've watched the anime. No one asked you to wait for me. Did you just say something? Come on. Let's go. Why do we always have to walk to school together? Silly. Because we've always got so much to talk about. She means she's got a lot to talk about. You just listen. Quiet. Is that the way it always goes? Have you heard about the oven accidents? People's ovens have been spitting fire all of a sudden. I bet it's another World.3 virus on the loose. You're just imagining things. Maybe. Oh, here we are. Let's go. Get to class. Immediately in the classroom. The blackboard is covered with nicks and graffiti. Gonna check out everything around here. These books are all by Miss Mari's favorite author, Dr. Yasu's Guide to Virus Busting. Looks interesting. You wish to ask Madam Yai herself about Pet? Might as well. Curiosity is a virtue. Okay, listen up good. Pet is short for personal terminal. Okay, why is it that in a lot of these acronyms they take the first two letters of one part and then the first letter another part and turn to make the acronym? I mean, it works for what we're going for, but at the same time, it's just kind of stupid. It's a portable link to the net, see? Kind of like a cell phone that does a whole lot more. You can send mail, use electronic money, and read textbooks. The Navi program inside helps if you have a problem. You have one on your pet, too. Wasn't it called Mega Man? I do like the fact that the anime just kind of starts off with you already having Mega Man. I was expecting different considering how the anime went, but you know, let's talk to the other guy with the unique design. You've been waiting up. Lan, I challenge you. to a net battle. You won't be Megaman against my Gutsman. That net battling isn't allowed, you know. I'll shut it. I'll stuff it. You sure got a big mouth for such a shrimp. We're not bothering anyone, are we, Lan? Well, I guess. Shrimp, that's no way to talk to a lady. School bell ruins everything. Oh man, class is starting. After class, Lan, be there. Let's begin class, shall we? First period is virus busting. Who's ready? Who's read net news? I did. It's that World.3 net crime is on the rise. Very good. And extra marks for checking your net news. Of course, you should know too, Lan. It's important that we all know how to fight viruses. I'd like to see a World.3 virus take on me and Gutsman. Dex and this silly little Gutsman. What'd you say? Relax. Why would the World.3 bother with you anyway, Dex? Why you, Lan? Quiet in the class. Today, we'll be using a common virus called Megaman.EXE. Jack in your pet so your net navy can access the net. Once you set to jack in, press the R button. Yeah. These transition shapes between games, that's just kind of a weird one. It's like everyone's navy is online. Okay, I'm releasing the Megaman data now. Everyone ready? Okay, let's have a demonstration on how to delete viruses. When fighting, you must first send chip data to your navy. You choose the chips to send in this window. Chip icon, blah blah blah. Tired of reading this text, tutorials text? We've got to get through it for the game to progress. I am happy that they're getting right to the point, but this is still really annoying. Okay, I'm going to explain this. I don't know if they explain it, I don't want to rush it. Basically speaking, when you choose a chip, you can only choose the same chip of that type, like how we can choose Canon. It doesn't want me to select it, deselect it. So basically, once we choose Canon, we can only select other Canon. But as you can see there's a little letter right there. And if you happen to have, let's say, one of these was another A chip, then you can also attach that one in order to have up to 5 attached. Now, there's an order to these that allows you to use a special technique, but we'll get into that later. You know, each of them has their own effects. You can also see how much damage they produce on the right corner. Left corner is the letter, right corner is the damage. So in this case, the cannon does 40 damage, and this little mini bomb does 50 damage. Same thing for the cross gun, and then there's a transmit data option. Yeah, they're explaining this, but I'll explain it my own way. As you can see, it probably takes place on this 3x3 grid on each side. You know, basically you move around, your enemy moves around, and you can dodge their attacks by moving around the grid. Your health is located in the left corner. In this case, only 100 as we started every game. And the custom bar is basically how much longer until you can access the chip data again. About 60 seconds, or was it 30 seconds? It depends on the game and if you're using augmentations to make it faster or slower. Yeah, they attack, and then you dodge their attacks. You can also attack. If you press B, you use your Mega Buster, which is pretty wimpy and doesn't charge in this game. At least to my knowledge, it doesn't charge. It charges in later games, but I don't know if it charges in this one, or if it's something I have to purchase later. Anyway, as you can see in the left-hand corner, the HP is at 100. And, well, how do you... And, well, let's just not fuss around anymore and use our weapons. Yeah, majority of your damage dealing will be using the weapons instead of using the Mega Buster. The Mega Buster is mainly just used to make pot shots to you later, upgrade it. You see, they're explaining what I explained earlier about the whole left-hand number. And I used it the wrong way. As you just witnessed, different items have different effects, and not. And not every effect is an attack, as with the steal, which lets you steal enemy territory, further increasing your space. It doesn't help the fact that the Mega Buster is essentially just used for making pot shots. But again, I can't select any of those, so just got cannon. And also, each different enemy has different behaviors. In this case, the emitters here only move about like so. Anyway, that was the add command. Later games change up how the add command works, but in this one, it works that you don't select any ships, and then you press add to get, the enemy in order to send more ships to Mega Man. And that's how the game is played. Yeah, different enemies have different behaviors, and that changes the flow of the battle. Anyway, we promised that we'd have a fight against him. He's a recurring rival throughout the entire series, which eventually I may get to. You never know. Anyway, that's the recovery chip. As you can see, it recovers 10. As you see, it doesn't have any damage icons on it. So, it does what it says on the box, recovers 10 HP. Oh no! That brings me into damage, the field damage. Effectively, enemies can damage the fighting ground as you yourself can. As such, that limits your mobility as well as limits their mobility. It's also a giant pain in the butt when they destroy a lot of your panels at once. Again, this thing is making pot shots right now. I can't wait to get. I love it when I get the upgrades for near the beginning of every game. It's just pot shot the gun. And he explodes. You got lucky today. Doesn't count, okay? Sure doesn't count. Hope my oven is fixed by now. It blows up again. That's kind of dark. What's the big deal? We've been friends since we were kids. We're always hanging out on my land. How suspicious. When you get a new battleship, you can't use it right away. Select folder on the menu and put it in your chip folder. Better practice when you get home so you don't forget. That brings me to the chip folder. Basically, we have up to 30 chips in our folder. We could add stuff from the sack into the folder. Right now, we have a good balance for the beginning of the game. There's library, which you can check what kind of chips you have. The amount of chips you have, what they do, etc., etc., etc. And there are, let's keep going, a lot more than I expected. 175 different types of chips. There's Mega Man status screen, which you can take his HP, his armor, and attack. His attack is self-explanatory, how much it does. Rapid, how fast it can move, and charge, which I guess is just to ask of the charge attack, which is a bit pain in the butt. Email, which lets you do that. Items, stuff like that. Network. Okay, this is a feature that is kind of cool, but can't really use because this is a ROM. It lets you battle and do stuff for other people who are outside the game. It becomes more important in later games as you trade chips and all that stuff. It's more important in later games. And now it'll return. There's also a save button, but because recording, can't really make use of that button right now. And this is data. I made a power program for Mega Man. It's a little big to send by mail, but don't worry, I'll bring it home soon. Yeah, Mega Man, a great team. Keep it up, Dad. P.S. Don't forget, whenever you're in a picture, you can press Pet's L button to talk to Mega Man. I forgot to mention something today in class. Chips don't run out when you use them, so use what you need. Also, press Pet's R button to call your Navi to internet. It's a useful trick. It's also called Jack In. Sorry for forgetting. See you in class tomorrow, Miss Mari. As I said earlier, you can press the one button to talk to Mega Man, another button to jack into random objects. Just skip work and rest in the park. Hard to believe work is spawning out there somewhere. Wonder where would be a good place to hide. They could export a town, all that stuff. See all these houses, subway, that's how you get around everywhere. So you want to know about okay, she's just spelling that out again. I'm still only 8 years old. I skip a grade. My family has some money and I know a lot about pets. I'm not very good at gym class though. Yeah, I should just have a big house. The security system's like a dog house. It'll alert you if any intruders are in the house. Looks like you can jack in here. As I said earlier, you can jack in. As long as it's an electronic device, you'll be able to jack into it and explore the digital environments that exist within it. In this case, you got this doghouse, and then there's these. Since they're random drops, they have various items. And of course, exploring lets you find viruses, which you fight very simply, in order to get various items such as money. I'm a dog type security program. We found that just the presence of a doghouse reduces the chance of a burglary. I almost like the walk slug for this house. Get on, you security robot. Simply put, that's how you do it. Get the money. As you move fields like this, you'll check the four corners and that'll be the items of these guys. There are many other objects that you can check into. Please try out any object that looks suspicious. And you can just check out just easily. Bing bang boom, back to the real world. Lan, welcome home. A man from Nest Security is checking on our home control panel. You heard right about the ovens exploding? That's the accident Melee was talking about this morning. Hello. We think a virus might be responsible for the accidents. We're checking every home security panel just to be safe. I'm glad it didn't happen to us. Lan, go to your room so you won't get in the way. Let's go on the net. Just like every boy, one thing you can do is hit the internet. This is inside of your computer. From here you can access the net and other terminals. You don't know blah 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 stuff we already had. Ours is very simple. Oh, Mega Man. My name is Glyde. I'm Len's classmate Yai's NetNavi. One of Yai's programs has gotten lost. I'm pretty sure that it's somewhere in the area, somewhere in the net around here. I have some pressing chores to do and must return now. Mega Man, if you happen to find our program, could you please come by our network? Here, please take this. If you use that at a proper place on the net, you will be able to access Yai's portrait network. I'll be there. Oh, if you could keep this matter to yourself, thank you. He's very prim and proper. Again, each type of enemy has different behaviors, and it's part of the fun to manipulate their behaviors. Wrong time for that one. Mess up the timing on that. And we got a new item, -D. Basically, there's terminals you can get to, but we don't have access to any of them yet because new off the boat. New and, just start the game and all that noise. The sword programs are cool, but they're kind of worthless when you're doing it with enemies like this. And it's wandering around the net, so same thing as always, although this is a better visual representation. And that was good timing right there. And I messed it up. We got these various locations. Now we have places we can't get into yet. Or to put on. We'll deal with that later. And of course, we have stuff like this. Of course, access to random files on the internet will let you get money. That's just logic. Yeah, Met Guard. Another 500 Zinni. And this is a shop. Yep, this is a shop where you can buy various things. Now you got items, whatnot, got 50. And we got the most important items. An HP up and a power up. Basically it was explanatory. You buy an HP up. You can find various places that sell them throughout the game and erase your base HP, you got the power, so they're which is the exact same thing. Or just find it throughout the game in random places. Okay, not random places, but you know what I mean. It's like that, our HP has gone up from 100 to 120. Well, I can't find my way home. Glyde, come find me. What? Glyde, this must be the lost program. You're right. Megaman, let's go tell Glyde. He's a Yai's Sports Network, right? Okay. Dex's PC get out. That means you don't have access rights. Let's look about the information from Dex so we can go through. Okay, so we gotta get to the portrait network and tell them that we found their stuff. Honestly, there's no reason for me to just have these. It's too far for me to reach with these swords anyway. Those are taking the damage and the invincibility frames I got from it. This will take spot shots at you. Then we got into the ice personal terminal. Hey, found our program? Where is it? Okay, got it. Thank you. Please take this as a reward. Got a spreader eye. Cool. And let's get sick if Mom's making us a snack. I really want to check on that, but also want to check out this network. Because basically speaking, new networks mean potentially new data. And their data means a chance at money, which is always nice. Recovery 30 chip, nice. This is not nice. Oh no! And the cannons. Missed the timing on that. Yeah, one thing I love about this game is that it has a pretty simple gameplay, but when you start doing more in it, it becomes a lot more complex. It still sucks to start out so crappy with this Mega Buster at the beginning of every game. This is something that also carries over to a sequel series, which is a pain in the butt. Yeah, but this is a fun setup. Missed that chance. That does nothing but annoy. Any damage is good damage, as long as it's not on me. Yeah, quickly battles like this start to become rather dull. But you can honestly say the same thing about any RPG. Don't get me wrong, this game is an RPG. I don't think performances like that, though, they're really easy to do. Once you get really good busting time, most likely to get really good items. Still not enough for the upgrade to power, but let's jack out. Yeek! That's your mom. What could be wrong? Let's go. Look at this. Battling me. Oh, this bad music is funky. Well, and I was trying to make hotcakes and look. What should we do? Oh, but it was just repaired. The repairman said it was fixed, but it's on fire. Megaman, let's jack in. Maybe it's a bug or a virus or something. Leave it to me. Keep it there right next to the burning oven. And I'll leave that till next time. So then, see you next time, everybody. Hopefully the building isn't burned down in the meantime. Hello and welcome to the Enslaved! And today we're taking on an old GBA game in the Mega Man Battle Network series. As I said in the very beginning of the video, I have a history with this franchise, but I haven't played the first game. This is my first time playing through the first game. I'm more familiar with the games going forward from the second game. And the fourth game being the bane of my existence because, god damn it, that final boss fight. But we'll get to that game when we get to it, maybe, eventually, possibly. But either way, we're dealing with the first game here and now. And I can see a lot of things that I don't quite like. It's probably my experience from the games going forward. In fact, this game is a really quick pace. You can tell this game was probably made just for the marketing for the anime. If that makes any sense. It feels like there's a bit of a rush in the game, especially how far I've gotten into it, how we kind of jump from one part to another part. And in later games, there's a bit of a lull period before we get to one more part, if that makes any sense. But yeah, this game has a very quick pace, and while that can be good, it's also kind of like, okay guys, let me take a breath for 5 seconds. Dear God, slow down. I do see the origins of a lot of things that I think are better done in later games in the series, but, you know, we'll get to that when we get to those games eventually, or when we get to that point in the actual, you know, let's play of the game. Other things I'm going to note, again, there's an anime for this. It's, again, over a decade old anime, but it's still pretty good for an anime that exists for the sake of marketing. Honestly speaking, I'm a fan of Mega Man anime. I mean, Megaman.EXE anime, or Battle Network anime. I may talk about the anime a bit more, especially in the fact that it doesn't really fall in line with the games as much as typically done, which is why I honestly believe the game was made after the anime was made, although I think the initial concept was for a game. Either way, it's all a giant marketing loop. So, I'll see you all in the next part of this giant marketing loop.